Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review and a wear test of the new Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Away Concealer. Now this has been touted as Spanx for your eyes. And basically I wanted to test this on my aging under eyes with dark circles. I'm gonna be 45 years old next month, and a lot of concealers just don't work on my eyes. Now, let's read a little bit from the Charlotte Tilbury website. I wanna tell you a little bit about kind of the claims. In here it has Persian silk tree bark extract. It's supposed to help with crow's feet, wrinkles, and fading dark circles. Palmitoyl glycine, which is also supposed to help with lines and wrinkles. And then it talks about its sponge, which is a kind of like a pyramid almost. You know, it's got a pointy tip. I've obviously already tested this out. I have played around with it just because I couldn't help myself. So this says to apply your foundation first, which I have done today. I did use my Westman Atelier, nothing but eye cream here. So I have foundation on my whole face, but not around my eyes. I have no artificial lights on in this room. I just want you to know. I've got 4 windows, and so I have a lot of natural light. So I apologize if it seems too bright, but what I am trying to cover is some hyperpigmentation, some dark circles. Here we go. So there's one. So you see here. And we'll do the other eye. And that's one layer over there. I am going to set one eye. We're gonna set the eye with my nose ring. That's how we're gonna remember this, people. So what I do with my secret brightening powder, and this is how I always do it when I use it, I just have a little in the cap and I take a damp sponge and I pounce it in the powder and then I just press it in just to set it. And I like to do that too, to kind of try and get into any possible creases. I'm gonna go finish my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I have put on the rest of my makeup and I wanted to give you some initial impressions. So, I mean, it did a decent job of covering up my hyperpigmentation. I definitely think, you know, it did a pretty decent job. I feel like because the rest of my face is Westman Atelier, I literally have on the Westman Atelier foundation, bronzer, highlighter. I feel like that makeup is so incredibly natural that it's funny because when I put the Charlotte Tilbury around my eyes, I felt like there's the makeup on your face. The rest of my face feels very just perfected without looking like it's got way too much makeup on, and there's the makeup on your eyes. So I'm not sure. 10:03 in the morning, I'm not gonna touch it, but let's just remember nose ring side is the one that's set. Okay, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, I just wanna do a really quick check-in. It is 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3:02. I feel like my under eyes are dry. This one, you can see through to some of my hyperpigmentation. Neither eye looks great. I have to say, the other thing too is, to me, it just draws major attention to my under eyes. When I smile, it accentuates all the crepiness. I'll check in one last time. It is 4:22 in the afternoon. So I have had this on for about 6 hours. So this is the eye that I set, it's nose ring. And here's the deal. It's definitely in my creases. Then on this side, I would say, you know, it's still there. It's just very dry. I don't know if you can see how dry it makes my under eyes. I mean, that's super, super dry for me. That's my main conclusion, you guys, is that this Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Away Liquid Concealer, is very drying. And I know that a lot of people have said that it's luminous and that kind of thing, but I'm not thinking that they are like mature or with normal to dry or dry skin. Here I have the rest of my face, I feel like just looks like my natural skin because of my Westman Atelier. And then around my eyes is distinctively different. So to me, it just draws attention to that under eye area. If you have dry under eyes, if you have crepey under eyes, if you are struggling with fine lines, then I would probably skip this. And I know that I am in the minority and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and wear test, and I will talk to you again very, very soon.